Hello, welcome students. Our maths lesson number 7 coordinate geometry. Now we will proceed further for exercise 7.2. So in exercise 7.2 we have seen very first question only. Before that we will revise what we have learned in earlier video. In earlier video we have derived that section formula, the simply formula we had seen. Even the distance formula also we have seen. The section formula, what does section? Section means what? It makes a two parts or three parts, right? Section means parts. So when this section formula, the is x is equals to, the x coordinate equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. Means here suppose this is the line segment, right? So this line segment is divided into the ratio. That ratio is m1 and m2 is nothing but a ratio. So suppose I am taking here AB is a segment and P is here the point, right? So because of this P point, that AB segment has got divided into two parts. I don't know whether it is in the two equal parts or unequal parts, right? It depends on the ratio. So I'll write here P slightly this side, right? So two unequal parts we will take. So this part is divided into M1 and this is into M2, right? Now the coordinates for this A is x1, y1, and coordinates for this B is x2 and y2, right? And for coordinates of P, that is x and y, which we are going to find out. These coordinates we are going to find out by section formula. This one we will know. This one also is known, right? See here m1 x2. So while multiplying, what we do, that we multiply m1 into x2 and then that m2 into x1, right? So likewise in the cross way we multiply. So see, likewise that section formula is there. m1 is multiplied with the x2 and m2 is multiplied with the x1. That one will be our x coordinate and divide by what? m1 plus m2. That addition of this m1 plus m2. Then for getting the y coordinate, what we have done, that m1 is multiplied with the y2 and m2 is multiplied with the y1, right? So likewise it is multiplied and m1 will get multiplied with the y2 and then addition of these two, right? So in this way we will get the coordinate of the point which divides the line segment, right? So that is nothing but our section formula. Now if this coordinate or this point has exactly divided into the middle, means it makes it two equal parts. Means what? That ratio becomes what? 1:1. Then the point, that middle point is exactly, or it is exactly in the middle. So that time this m1 and m2, that ratio becomes 1:1 because both the parts will be equal, right? So for that, for such a condition, we find the x coordinate like x2 plus x1 upon 2. Why? See, the same formula we are using, section formula only we will use. So that is what m1 your 1 into x2 is x2 only. 1 into x1 will be x1 only and 1 plus 1 will be your 2. So likewise, so now whenever the ratios are same, that is the midpoint is there, that time we directly use it. The x coordinate will be x2 plus x1 upon 2 and y coordinate will be y2 plus y1 upon 2. Got it, this one? Now the third condition, if the ratio is k is to 1, अगर ये रेशियो मीन्स 1 is what unknown over here. K is to 1. So at that time what we are going to do, how we will find out coordinates? Again section formula is there. So we will use that section formula. See, K will multiply x2 and M2 will multiply that x1. Right? Same way. K means M1 and M2 means 1. So here we will write 1. Right? Now kx2 plus x1 and k plus 1, ky2 plus y1 and k plus 1. Here in such a type of sums we are going to find out the ratio, right? The ratio in which that point has divided the segment. Got it? Up to here we have found out what? That the coordinates of that point. Here we are going to find out the ratio also. So ratio कैसे find out करें? So you will get that k value, and in the question when such a type of question will be there, I will explain you more clearly. So in that we are going to first find out k value. Once we got k value, then we will find that x and y. Right? So all these things we have seen in the previous video. Now we will see that question number 2 of exercise 7.2. So we'll write that question number 2. So you also write it down. So let us have the solution for this question number 2. Find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment joining 4 minus 1 and 2 minus 3. So here what we have, these 2 points are given. So these 2 points are joined, right? So because of that, whatever line segment is formed, so that line segment has got divided into what? Trisection. Tri means 3. Tri means 3 sections. So we are going to have 3 sections. So first of all, we will write here, let point 4 minus 1, it will be A, and that of B is equals to 2 minus 3. So we will write here A. You can put 3 lines also, or you can put one simple arrow for it. 4 minus 1, and B is what? B equals to 2 comma minus 3. Got it, this one? So we have written this one. Now after this we will draw a line segment and we will show those trisections. See here I'll show those. See student, wherever necessary there we are supposed to draw figures with the help of pencil, right? So this is your A point and this is your B. Write it down, their coordinates below it or adjacent to it. So 4 minus 1 and this represent what? 2 comma minus 3. Understood this one? Now the line segment has got divided into 3 parts. So we will have here 3 parts. So those 3 parts I'll show here likewise. Right? So we will take that point here as a P and Q. P and Q. So while taking this P and Q, now let us write it down, their coordinates. So P coordinate x comma y and Q coordinate you can take bigger x and bigger y, or you can take another letters also, or x2 x, capital X and capital Y. Got it this one? So in this way we have done the trisections, or we have written. Our sum is not over. From here our sum is starts now. So we will write here, let the points of intersection of the line segment AB, B. You also write it down. Let the coordinates of the points of trisection, or we will write let the points of trisection. Points of trisection of the line segment AB AB, B, P, X comma Y and Q, capital X. Write it down properly. So X comma Y. Understood this one? So we have written this respectively. Write it down. Right. Now, what next we are going to write? So here the trisections are done. So these trisections are how? AP equals to PQ equals to PB. Right. So PQ equals to QB. Understood this one? Here trisections means we are going to consider that all parts are done equally, right? AP equals to PQ is equals to QB. So it is clear that P divides AB. P divides AB. Therefore, P divides AB in what ratio? Just tell me. Suppose that all parts are 1, 1 and 1. Suppose means it is there only. Right? So if only simply P, we are talking about that simply P point. Right? Now just tell me, AP is one part. What about the whole PB now? Don't consider Q now. The whole PB becomes what? 1 plus 1. It becomes 2. Right? So AB divides in the ratio, divides AB in the ratio. What ratio? That 1:2. Understood this one? How and why I have written 1:2? Got it? So similarly, we will write for the point Q also. Right? Similarly, Q divides AB in the ratio. In what ratio will be divided? Now see, this P point don't consider this. So Q divides what ratio? 2:1. So we will write 2:1. So our M1, M2 for when P divides AB, that time is 1:2. M1 you are 1 and M2 is 2. And when Q divides AB, that time our M1 is 2 and M2 is 1. Is that clear? Let us proceed further now. We will use here. So let us use this section formula. So let us write it down, the section formula for it. X is equals to M1 X2 plus M2 X1 upon M1 plus M2. I will write here Y also. Slightly I will take here, shift to this side so that I am able to write Y coordinate also. So X is equals to M1 X2. See how to remember this one. When we are taking a M1, that time we are taking X2 pair, right? तो M1 और X2 की जोड़ी है. plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. Right? Now y also I'll keep on writing. So that one, y is equals to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Right? Now we are going to take very first x and y, small letters x and y we are finding. Right? So P point we are finding, P coordinates we are going to find out. So our x1 is here A point and x2 is our B point. Right? So this A and B, here x1 we will take for x coordinate. So m1 and m2 for P coordinate we have 1:2. Right? So 1 is multiplied with x2 point. The x2 point is -2. We will write -2 plus m2 is our 2. This is our m1 and this is our m2. So 2 is multiplied with the x1. x1 is 4. Right? Then 1, m1 is 1 and m2 is 2. Right? So we will do addition. Do that for y, the calculation we will do afterwards. First let us finish with x. So x is equals to 1 into -2 is -2. Negative, positive will get answer negative. Right? Then 2 into 4 is 8 upon 2 plus 1 is 3. So we will have here -2 plus 8 is 6 upon 3. So we have got x is equals to 3 ones are and 3 twos are. So x value we have got here 2. Right? Similarly, we will find for y. You can draw a line in between or put a comma. Right? So y is equals to m1. For y, what we will take, that m1 is your 1. So 1 into y2. y2 is -3 plus m2 is 2 multiply by y1 is -1. So we will have here that 1 plus 2. Now carefully do it. 1 into -3 is -3. First of all we will write y is equals to -3 and 2 into -1 is -1 upon 3. Right? See, 1 into -3, answer is -3. 2 into -1 is -2. 2 ones are 2. Then we got here y is equals to, now minus minus we will do addition. So it becomes -5 upon 3. So our y coordinate is -5/3. Right? So therefore we will write P coordinates equals to 2, -5/3. Is that clear? So we got for the P point that 2, -5/3. Let us find out for the Q coordinate now. Understood this one up to P point? Now we will find out for Q coordinate. So our Q we have denoted by capital letter X. So we will take now X coordinate. X is equals to m1 into x2 plus m2 into x1 upon m1 plus m2, comma, bigger letter y equals to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay? Once the formula is written, section formula we have written. Now we will substitute the values. So our x is equals to, see, for Q we are taking this m1 and this is m2. I'll write here, this is your m1 and this is your m2. If you are not understanding, no, So that time what? Keep on writing above the numbers those letters, right? Or the ratios, just write it down above it. So M1 is our 2 into, now X2 is what? Our X2 is minus 2. X2 is minus 2 plus M2 is 1 into X1 is what? 4 upon A और B को जो लेबलिंग किया था, A is what? X1 Y1 and B is X2 Y2, तो उसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स हमें अकॉर्डिंगली यहाँ पर लेना है. तो 2 is to 1, तो 2 plus 1 we will do. Similarly, we will do for Y, but first let us finish with the X. 2 into minus 2 is minus 4 plus 4 into 1 is plus 4 upon 2 plus 1 is 3. So minus 4 plus 4 equals to what? 0. So 0 upon 3, answer becomes 0 only. So we will write here x is equals to 0 upon 3. So our x coordinate is what? 0. Got it? Now y coordinate, let us find out. So for y, we are going to have M1. M1 again is what? 1. Sorry, M1 is 2 into our y2 coordinate is minus 3 plus M2 is 1 into our y1 coordinate is minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. So we will have here y is equals to 2 minus 3 is minus 6. Then minus 1 ones are minus 1 and 2 plus 1 is 3. So minus 6 and minus 1. It becomes what? Y is equals to minus 7 upon 3. So this is our y coordinate because it is further not divided. Got it? So our q coordinate we got therefore q equals to x, first write it down, x coordinate 0 and y coordinate is minus 7, 3. Understood? In this way the whole sum we have done. Got it? So we will, if you just write it down this sum, then we will do, that is the next sum. Question number 3, I'll explain only how to do it. You do it as an homework. Right? Till then, just write it down, question number 3. See student, I have drawn here only diagram and I will read out the question number 3. To conduct sports day activities in your rectangular shaped school ground ABCD. See, this is the rectangular shaped ground A, B, C, D. ABCD is the ground. Lines have been drawn with the chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter each. Whatever these lines are drawn vertically and horizontally. So these lines are drawn with the help of chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter from each away. Then 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter. 100 flower pots are placed, right, at a distance of 1 meter away. So we have shown here only 10, but there are 100 flower pots are there. So 100 meter distance has been covered. So along AD, Niharika runs 1/4 the distance AD on the second line. See here that second line per Niharika, right? Niharika girl, she runs 1/4 of the distance of that of the flower pots, right? And second line, and on the second line post a green flag. Sorry, here I should show a green flag. So I'll show it by green color. So she posted here that green flag, right? Now, Preet runs 1/5 the distance AD on the 8th line and post a red flag. तो प्रीत ये क्या कर रहा है? He post here 1/5 इतना डिस्टेंस कवर किया है and he post over there red flag. Right? What is the distance between the flags? We are going to find out first of all distance between these two flags, and next question is asked if Rashmi has to post a blue flag. अगर रश्मि को अगर ब्लू फ्लैग ये पोस्ट करना है exactly halfway between the line segment, इन लाइन सेगमेंट के बीच में halfway, exactly halfway she just wants to place, then where should she post her flag? So at what position she is going to post her flag? So let us see. So here what we are going to do, that this AB, along AB we will consider it as a x-axis and along AD we will consider it as a y-axis. So we will write here first, take A as origin, right? A will be our origin, AB as x-axis, and AD as y-axis. This one understood? This is a horizontal line, that's why we have considered as a x-axis, and the vertical line, that's why we have considered here y-axis. So our position of the green flag post. We are going to first find out the position of the green flag post. So we'll have here, we will write position of the green flag post. What is given in the question? That it is on the second line, right? The second line, it is on x-axis. So our x coordinate will be 2. Are you getting? So she is on the second line. Now she covers a distance up to 1/4 of that 100 meter or the 100 whatever pods are kept. Are you getting? 1/4 of 100. So we'll take here 100 upon 4. Understood this one? Why I have taken 100? Because hundreds of pods are kept and those pods in between them distance is 1 meter. Right? तो total distance कितना हुआ on y axis? 100. तो 100 के 1/4. She has covered a distance. So this is what equals to, I'll write here, it is equals to 2, 4 ones are and 4 25s are. तो green flag post की position है 225. So here exactly somewhere that 225. Right? Now for the red flag, so we will find out position shall I write in detail that x-axis, x coordinate and y coordinate position of the red flag post. See, now the red flag post is at what? 8th line, right? And that 8th coordinate is what? So x is equals to, we will write here 8. But what about y? To y, she covers a distance what? Up to 1/5 of the total distance. So 1/5 of total means 100. So we will have 5 ones and 5 20s. So we will have here 20. Good. Therefore, we will write x is the 8th one and y is 20. Is that clear? Understood? In this similar way, you can write over here also. So we got here, I'll write here that positions now. This point it shows 8, 20 and this coordinate it shows what? 2, 25. Right? Now what we are going to do, that the exact blue flag she wear exactly in the middle where she will post. Exactly in the middle it is asked, no? So we are just going to here do how we will find out that what will be the first of all the distance between these 2 points. By what formula we will find out the distance between the 2 flags? Yes, by distance formula. So we will first find out, therefore distance between both the flags equals to, yes, by distance formula na? What is the distance formula then? x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Written. Now put the values. So we will put here values. See, your x2 is what here? x2 is 8, right? And x1 is yours 2. So 8 minus 2 bracket square plus y2 is yours 20 minus 25 bracket square. So we will have here that 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 is square plus 20 minus 25 is minus 5 is square. So 6 is square is 6 is square 36 plus 5 is square is 25. So we will have the addition of it. So 6 and 5 11. 2, 3, 5 and 1 6. So root 61 is the distance between the 2 flags. Right? So we will write here, therefore distance between two flags is root 61 meter. Under root 61 meter. It is not a complete square. That's why we cannot take outside. Now the second question from it we are going to find out. So that second question is what? Exactly in the middle, if blue flag is going to be post, so what will be its position? Right? So position of the blue flag post. I'll write here. Now we will find. Now position of the blue flag post. What do you think? How we will find out? That figure is like this. See, I'm just going to rub it out. This one all. See, it is like this, right? One was 225 and another is 820, right? This is, suppose this is red one and this is green flag. Now she is going to place it exactly in the middle of these 2 points. Middle. means what? Section formula for it, midpoint formula, which we have revised or which we have seen in the earlier of this video only, right? So we will write here that x coordinate will be x2 plus x1 upon what? m1 plus m2, or it is middle, no? So we will write 2, and our y coordinate will be that y2 plus y1 upon 2. Understood? Exactly in the middle. Middle means what? It makes 2 equal parts. So that's why we will take divide by 2. So we will have x2 is what? Our 8 plus x1 is, this is x1 y1, this is your x2 y2. So x1 is 2 upon 2 and y is equals to, y2 is 20 plus 25 upon 2. So let us solve it. So x is equals to 8 plus 2 is 10 upon 2 and y is equals to 20 plus 25 is what? 45 upon 2. So x is equals to, put a comma in between, 2 5s are 10 and y is equals to 22.5, right? Just divide it, you will get answer into decimal. So what is the position or the coordinates of it? So we will write here finally that, so she should post her blue flag on the 22.5. So she should post her blue flag on the position, blue flag on the which line? Very first x axis पर fifth line, right? And 22.5 kilometer from AB. On the fifth line, at a distance of, distance of 22.5 meter away or away from AB, or we will write 22.5 meter from AB. Understood this one? So that grid or that ground structure if you see, so you will come to know that x is what? Your 5. So fifth line पर ये vertically if we go तो 22.5 मीटर पर उसमें वो flag post करना चाहिए. Understood? In this way this sum is over. I hope that this sum you might have understood. Now we will proceed for the next question, question number 4. So we will write it down, that question number 4. See that question number 4. Find the ratio in which the segment joining the points -3, 10 and 6 minus 8 is divided by -1, 6. Divided means divide करना है? No. तो हमें सबसे पहले let us start that let A is equals to, we will have -3, 10, ठीक है, and B equals to -6, 8. B, 6 minus 8 and P equals to, this is what? -1, 6. You can have the 3 lines over here or simply put a arrow. Right? Got it this one? First we have written. Now let us draw accordingly here that figure. So I'll write first here, let P divides AB. Now listen student, what is over here? That we are going to find out the ratio. And I told you in the beginning of this video only, what I told you, whenever we are going to find out a ratio, that time we will use k:1 form. Right? So that ratio we are just going to take over here. So let us write it down here that AB in the ratio k:1. Understood this one? Now we will draw that figure over here. Slightly ऊपर निकालती हूँ so it will be visible to you. Okay. Now I'll write here. This is our A point and this is B. And here somewhere we have a P point. Right? Now we will write their coordinates here. A is R -3, 10. ठीक है. B is R 6 - 8. And P is what? -1, 6. What I did over here? A coordinate, P coordinate and B coordinate I have written over here. Now the ratio is what? k:1. So that one also I'll write over here. k:1. Right? So this much part is k and this is part what? 1. So let us use that distance formula. So we will have P equals to, or we have what? X coordinate, or that we will have k x2 plus 1 into x1, right? Upon k plus 1. We are adding, no? And another is what? For y is what? Yours? That is k y2 plus 1 into y1 upon k plus 1. Understood this one? So let us find out this. Equals to, you can put in a bracket or leave it as it is only. Just we will find out now P. Right? P coordinate we are writing over here. Once those coordinate we get, then we are going to compare them. Right? K will write as it is. X2. X2 is what? Here. This is here. See? x2 y2 written and x1 y1. Now listen student, we are just x2 is our 6 plus x1 is -3 and -3, 1 into -3 is what? -3 only, right? And k plus 1 will remain as it is. Similarly for it, k into y2. y2 is our -8. So we will write -8 plus 1 into y1. y1 is 10 upon k plus 1. Right? Now here we got what? 6k. I'll write it down properly. So 6k, 3 ones are 3, that is -3 upon k plus 1. Shall I cut this kk? No, not at all. Why? The k is bound with 1. right? And here also k is bound with 6 and 3, so we cannot cancel out, so keep it as it is only. Here minus 8k and plus 10 upon k plus 1. But what we have? P equals to minus 1, 6. We will write here, but P we have what? Minus 1 and 6. These coordinates already we have, no? We are going to reach up to what? Ratio. So, we will compare these. So, this is your x coordinate and this is your y coordinate, right? So, we will write here 6k minus 3 upon k plus 1 equals to minus 1. x को x के साथ compare करना है, minus 1, and we will here, I'll put a line only. First we will solve this one. So 6k minus 3 equals to this minus 1 into k. So minus 1 into k plus 1. So 6k minus 3 equals to minus k minus 1. We will multiply it inside the bracket. Right? So after multiplying we got minus k and minus 1. Now shift towards the left side, that k. So 6k minus k becomes plus k, and minus 3 shifted towards the right side. So minus 1 plus 3. Okay. So we will have here see 7k equals to 2. So k equals to 2 by 7. Right? So we got here k is equals to 2 by 7. Out for minus 8k plus 10. See, minus 8k plus 10 upon k plus 1 equals to what? 6. So shift it. Minus 8k plus 10 equals to 6 into k plus 1. Put a bracket to the k plus 1. So we have here minus 8k plus 10 equals to 6k plus 6. Now transpose k towards one side. So minus 8k minus 6k and 6 minus 10. Right? So we got here minus 14k equals to minus 4. 10 minus 6 is minus 4. Now k we will keep one side. This minus minus will get cancelled. So 4 divided by 14. This minus 14 we have shifted towards this side. 2 2s are and 2 7s are. Right? So when we have solved that, y also the same value we have got. So we will say hence the required ratio is hence the required ratio is 2:7. Got it, this one? So in this way we are supposed to solve the sum. See, question number 5 is homework. Question number 6 is what? If 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, y, x, 6 and 3, 5 are the vertices of a parallelogram. So these all are vertices of parallelogram taken in order. Find x and y. So I'll draw here first of all a parallelogram. You also draw it along with me. like this parallelogram is there, A, B, C and D, right? I have written here those coordinates. Also we will write the coordinates of A are 1, 2. For B have 4y. I'll write here 4y. Then C we have x 6 and D we have 3, 5. Now why I have written, you will come to know why I have written the blue in front and B point and D point in front with the same color. See, about parallelogram what we know that what we called it as. Suppose if I join these 2 points B and D, what I will call it as of a parallelogram. This is a diagonal, right? So I'll join them. Right? So we have got over here 2 diagonals, that is diagonal BD and diagonal AC. So these diagonals, what they do? Bisect each other. So that statement only I will write here. We know that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Bisect each other. Bisect means 2 equal parts it does, right? So coordinates of the midpoints of diagonal AC and coordinates of midpoints of diagonal BD will be what? Equal, right? So we'll write here, therefore all coordinates of the midpoint of diagonal equals to coordinates of the midpoint of your diagonal AC equals to of diagonal BD, right? See, here it will what? Intersect, right? So the midpoint of this AC and that midpoint of BD is what? Same, no? That's why I have written here this statement. Coordinates of the midpoint of diagonal AC equals to coordinate of the midpoint of diagonal BD. Understood this one? So let us write it down with the help of that section formula. So by using section formula we will have, but for what? By using section formula or midpoint formula we will say, because here what? Midpoint we are going to get. So we will write here that 1 plus x upon 2 comma 2 plus 6 or 6 plus 2 you can write 2 plus 6 upon 2, right? This AC के coordinates equals to BD के coordinate. तो again section formula, midpoint formula we will use. तो 4 plus 3 upon 2 comma y plus 5 upon 2, Have you understood this one? See, according to this statement I have written here by using section formula. Now can I add 1 plus x? No. So 1 plus x we will keep it as it is. 2 plus 6 is how much? 8. And 8 divided by 2 is what? 4. So we will write 1 plus x upon 2 comma 8 divided by 2. You can write directly here 4 also. I am just taking step by step. So that's why I am writing 7 upon 2 comma y plus 5. Similarly here we are not able to add y and 5. So we will have now what? This is the whole is the x and this is also whole is the x. This is whole y and this is also y. So let us compare them. Right. So we'll have 1 plus x upon 2 equals to 7 upon 2 and we'll have 8 upon 2 equals to y coordinate. We will take equal y plus 5 upon 2. Now 2 in the denominator, it will get cancelled. So 1 plus x equals to 7. Right? Automatically, because when you will transpose 2, so it will get cancelled. So that's why we will cancel here also as well as here also. Right? Just try to reduce the steps. Now plus 1 is there, so we will here subtract. So 7 minus 1, so x is equals to 6. Similarly here we will have 8 equals to y plus 5. Now 5 transpose it. So I'll write here directly y equals to 8 minus 5. So y is equals to 3. So what are the coordinates over here? We got, that is, we have got here 6 and 3 we got. Right? Now, how I have got 6? Wait a minute. Shall I, have I written the correct one? I'll check it out first. So yes, it is what? X is equals to 6 and y is equals to 3 we got. So this is the final answer. Got it? Understood? I'll stop here. We will continue with the rest of the questions in the next video. Till then, whatever the sums left up to question number 6, that is question number 5, is for the homework, and third actually it was homework but I solved it. So you just write again all those sums. Thank you.